Greetings, and salutations, folk. Instead of me going live, I'm just recording a video just to update you all. I'm feeling so much better. They have got me on some muscle relaxers, finally, Flexeril for my spasms. They still have me on morphine for pain management and antibiotics for pneumonia. And I still have oxygen to help me breathe while dealing with the pneumonia. I'm just taking a break from that, but that is maybe I should put it back in, but looks funny on camera. Nevertheless, I am improving drastically, slowly but steadily, getting my strength back, which that is phenomenal. Being able to stand up unaided without having to lean on anything or feel exhausted by standing or taking a step. That would have worn me completely the fuck out. After me raising some hell yesterday about them prioritizing their patients and making them wait hours for pain relief. After I raised hell about that, the service and treatment has improved drastically in a very positive way. So the staff has, after that incident, the staff has improved drastically. Okay? Pain med on time. Antibiotics on time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows that most times hospital food is not, you know what I'm saying? But they have been serving me the best of the best. I'm telling you, like last night, served a bitch barbecue chicken. And I mean, this was some barbecue chicken. Mac and cheese. It was black folk mac and cheese. Green beans, a nice soft warm roll, you know what I'm saying? I've had pancakes and bacon and grits and eggs for breakfast. I think that was yesterday. Today, what did I have? A big ass biscuit, grits, eggs, pancake, not eggs, but I did have eggs and bacon. Nice fat ass juicy grilled chicken with cheese sandwich and fries lunch, and I got this chicken salad for dinner. But the point behind that I'm trying to make is, if you don't stand up for yourself when you're being mistreated in the hospital, in any situation, ain't shit gonna get better, okay? So when you're not being treated how you're supposed to be treated, you gotta stand up for yourself, okay? And then watch things change, okay? Vibrationally, I'm in a much better place because they have regained my trust that that they will take care of me, and they have been. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in a very, ooh, very good place right now. Very peaceful. No yelling at all times throughout the day, throughout the night. No being awakened by fighting, motherfuckers busting holes in walls and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So all the rest that I haven't been able to get because of things of that nature, I'm getting here, and it feels wonderful. It feels wonderful. I mean, when I sleep, I can sleep. Unless one of these nurses come in or whatever, which I don't mind that, because they need to do their vital, take their vitals and whatnot. So I'm doing very well, very well, very well. And again, I am appreciative of this situation and this cycle that has ended. I'm appreciative for it because of the contrast. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes to be prepared for the magnitude of the manifestations of what you have created, you have to be into let me correct myself. You have to be present in certain situations. And when I say present, you have to go through it. You know what I'm saying? Not only for the lesson, but can you appreciate the not so best of circumstances? Can you find the joy in a not so joyful situation? Can you find appreciation for a not so appreciative situation, if that resonates, if that makes sense? So, and at the end of the day, I was able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Was it ideal? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But at the end of the day, it could have been worse. You know what I'm saying? I could have succumbed to malnourishment. I could have succumbed to pneumonia, which again, that hasn't been. I've had a lifetime of being susceptible to pneumonia. I was hospitalized for, I think I was 7 years old, 7 to 8 years old, something like that. And then when I had the biopsy 3 years ago, I think my live video, I made the mistake and said 9 years ago, 6 or 9 years ago. It was actually 3 years ago. So as I'm dealing with the biopsy and the possibility of having lymphoma, I was also battling pneumonia because I got locked outside in the rain accidentally, and it was like 36 degrees outside. So that was the onset of that. And then recently, because folk want to have the air on 67 degrees and it's 68 degrees outside. So I'm in a very good place. You know what I'm saying? And when I mention these toxic, negative situations, again, never for pity. I don't need pity, okay? Because it's only strengthened my character and me. It's not for attention, because I have all the attention that I need within myself. You know what I'm saying? Let me, y'all know I'm kind of vain, so let me take that back for a minute, because I don't like the way I look with that thing up my nose. It's for awareness. You know what I'm saying? Just like when I did the video about this hospital, about awareness. Uh, Sometimes you don't need to keep your story to yourself. Why? Because your story can help and encourage somebody else who's going through like situations or something that's even worse. You know what I'm saying? And they can take inspiration and encouragement from your story and say, I can get through mine. You know what I'm saying? I can get through my situation because he's getting through his, you know? And I also just want to say, take responsibility for your choices, for your actions. I didn't do anything wrong in this situation. My fault, because I follow spirit. I follow spirit, and spirit says this way, you gotta go through this. You know what I'm saying? But when spirit said, okay, cycle has ended, time to go, I was with it. I said, spirit, just give me my exit strategy, and I'm out this bitch. And spirit did. It just so happened it got delayed by this hospital. And I won't even say delayed, because this needed to happen. You know, I needed to address this malnourishment and pneumonia. Because when I tell you I got to a point to where I could not move without feeling completely wiped out, exhausted, like no energy. I couldn't even crawl up the steps to my room. You know, but my fault lied in expecting people to care for me the way that I care for people, and kind of putting the responsibility of my well-being in their hands when they know that I can't do it myself. So that's where my fault comes in, because I was getting mad and emotional. Like, okay, you're supposed to care enough to at least try to make sure that I'm okay. There's only 2 people in that household that did that, and I honor and I love them for that. You know what I'm saying? I truly do, because even though they would still got caught up in their own mess, they did try. You know what I'm saying? Bryce, you need anything? You hungry? You know what I'm saying? They did that a couple of times. And that is so much more better than having people look at me on the floor, walk past, or look at me and make jokes talking about quarantine, quarantine, quarantine. Oh no, bitch, your fat ass. You need to be in somebody's juvenile facility, touching on people, stealing. If I was how I used to be, I'd blast your name all over this bitch. I would. I would, but you have the nerve to make jokes about my health, about my back. Because motherfuckers, for some reason, motherfuckers was wishing COVID-19 on me. Seriously. Now, in a couple of circumstances, I knew why. Because I wasn't giving up the sexual goods. Oh, and they make some sly comments. We catch COVID-19. COVID. Damn, bitch. Is that serious? Because you ain't getting the nook or getting nooked. You really want me to be sick like that? Fine and dandy. I won't be, though. So, saying all of that, I'm just grateful. I'm thankful. I may trip, I may fall. You might even have a hand in knocking me down for a quick little second, but guess what? A bitch is always going to get back up. Better than before. Better than before. Why? Because I'm protected like that. I'm protected like that. I believe in myself like that. Okay? I believe and I trust in spirit like that, regardless what it may look like at that moment. I know that it's done. It is already done. And that's what we need to do instead of always requiring right now proof, right now tangibility in the things that we have created and manifested, instead of requiring that in order to be fully grateful, to be appreciative, to be happy, to be satisfied and soothed, instead of requiring that right nowness in order to feel those positive emotions. Feel those positive emotions now as if you already have, because vibrationally you do, okay? But when you get in the mode and the mentality of being and feeling that before it even arrives at your doorstep, it'll come so much quicker. But, and not only quicker, because you don't want everything that you've created, and this is a sentiment from Abraham Hicks, which is so true. You don't want everything that you've created and manifested at once. You know, you want it to come in increments. You want to be able to enjoy the journey, okay, to your manifestations, to your creations, okay? You want to be able to, well, I know I do. I want to go through the journey. I want to see exactly how it comes to me in the many different ways the fun ways, because after this, it's nothing but fun for me. Okay, it's nothing but fun times for me. I've been through enough contrast. I've been through enough shitty situations. This is backed by spirit. You know what I'm saying? Um, so it's onward and upward for me once I leave here. I'm in no rush to be discharged because I'm getting what I need. And I know once I am discharged, I'm going to experience a different type of exhaustion in a good way because I'm finna be on the move. You know what I'm saying? That thing finna drop. So, oh yeah, going back to the journey part, um, that's where the fun lies. Because once you achieve your manifestations, it's like, okay, what's next? We continue the journey onto the other manifestations that you've created. You never want everything at once. You know what I'm saying? As Abraham said, you don't want all the food, all your favorite foods dropped at your table at one time. No, spread that shit out. Give me some of my favorite food now, and then keep it going throughout this journey. Okay? You want to go on a crossroad trip, uh, and you don't want to, okay, I want to go on this crossroad trip, let's go, but let's hurry up to the final destination. No, no, no. Bitch, let's take our time on this crossroad trip. Let's enjoy the journey. Let's enjoy these photos, these sights and scenes, and meeting new people. Okay? So that's what this thing is about. Well, one of the things. Okay? And just being happy and appreciative and in a place of being receptive, receive. Okay? And being in a place of receptivity, new desires come, and with new desires, new creations, and with new creations, new manifestations, new journeys, or extended journeys to the one that you're already on. Okay? So I just wanted to come on and say that, and I look a little ragged, but I don't look like what I've gone through. Alright? And again, I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. And make no mistakes, what I was saying in my video, I can totally feed myself, provide food for myself. Just got to a point to where I couldn't physically go out myself and replenish what was eaten from me. Okay, so that was one of the reasons that contributed. So no, I was never dependent on other people to provide me food. Okay, so it was never that. I was able to take care of myself, to do what I needed to do for myself until it got to the point to where I couldn't physically go out. Okay, so even though I don't care what you all think, I still want that to be clarified. Okay. I so look forward to to getting back, packing my shit and leave. Because that was the goal before I got into the hospital. I was supposed to be out of here Friday morning to my next destination, out of Georgia. Okay. But I love y'all, Crows and Thundercats. Um, I'm doing well, getting better. No need to worry. Although I do appreciate the word. Definitely don't pity me because there's nothing here to be pitied. No attention seeking here. It's just my path. I have to share to help others, to encourage others, to inspire, okay? And if you can't get that, that's fine. Suck both my big toes and my pinky with the long sharp nail. So take your time with that one, all right? So I'm gonna put this oxygen back in my nose because those of you all who know pneumonia makes it a little difficult to breathe, and especially with my history with pulmonary embolism too. Because they did put a hole back on blood thinners. So, oof, them shots be, oof. They have to inject those through my stomach. That bitch hurts. That bitch hurts. Bitch, give me the pills. Give me the pills on that. I don't want no shots for the blood thinners. And the blood thinners are to prevent blood clots from forming. If you all don't know that. So, what the fuck? Let this oxygen circulate a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna take me a nice hot shower, and come back and, well, probably after I get out that shower, I'm gonna be relaxed and sleepy as fuck, so I'm probably gonna be knocked out. But I love you guys for all your positivity, for your love, your support, for checking in on me again. If I haven't responded, charge it to my mind and just recovering, okay? I'll try to reach out as much as possible. I won't be too chit-chatty, you know what I'm saying? But I at least want to reach out and touch and say thank you for your concern. Because I have been getting inboxed again from people near and far checking on me. So that's very dear to me to know I have that caliber of people who, even though we may not communicate daily, you still reach out and are genuinely concerned. Because me and my folk, none of us, we talk daily anyway. You know what I'm saying? We have lives to live and to lead, and got things that we're doing. And what's understood doesn't need to be explained, because when the love, the respect, the support, and the honor is truly there, we don't need to speak every day. But when you're down or going through something, I'm gonna check on you, bitch. I'm gonna let you know I'm here and I love you. One of the most powerful things. All right, I'm out. Love you guys.